Hey you guys, thanks for tuning into another video. Today I'm going to be showing you all how I use Bentonite Clay and apple cider vinegar mix to bring my curls back to life. And this is going to be on a 5-day-old wash and go. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll see you guys at the end. Bye. First, you're going to start with a plastic bowl. Make sure you don't use any metal. I also have my Bentonite Clay here that I ordered from Amazon. Next, I have my virgin coconut oil that I just picked up from my local Publix, as well as some apple cider vinegar. I also use black castor oil in mine just to soften up my hair, as well as some tea tree essential oil. I don't really measure when I'm making my mixture. I just pour enough until the consistency is where I want it. I do use a lot because I have very thick hair. So I make more than enough just so I don't run out. But usually if I do have some leftovers, I will use it as a facial mask. As you can see, the mixture is still pretty chunky and thick, but what I'll do is keep adding product until I get the consistency where I want it to be. The more you add product, the smoother the solution should come. Also, what I do is after I add all of my products in, I will judge if I need to add a bit of water to smooth it out or if it's where I would like it. So I did notice that I was out of my black castor oil. However, I do have a jar on my nightstand. So that's what I went to go grab, some extra castor oil to add to the mixture. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in a bit of the tea tree essential oil. This is usually the last product that I add before I judge if I need to add a bit of water. So I did decide that I wanted to go ahead and add a bit of water just to get the consistency more smooth. I like mine to be a bit of a creamy type texture because it goes on my hair smoother. And as you can see with the water, the texture has changed, and I think that I have it where I want it. Now that I have my mixture created, I'm going to go ahead and add some water to my hair. It's best to add this mixture on wet hair because on dry hair, it'll feel like it's just pulling at your hair. Also, I go ahead and section off my hair into 4 sections. I did go ahead and do a big chop back in June just because I had permed my hair a few months ago and it wasn't growing out the way I wanted it to, so I just decided to go ahead and cut the rest of the perm out of my hair. So I am using bobby pins to section off my hair just because it's still a bit too short for clips. I detangle the section as much as I can, and then I go ahead and start adding my clay mixture around my edges, and then I just part and finger comb the mixture through, try to get it on as many strands as I can. Just because I use this mixture in place of shampoo, I try to make sure that I'm cleaning the strands as I go along. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up this process, and then we will see how it turns out. I have now finished that one side of my head, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to the other side and do the exact same thing. On this side that I did on the other, I did go ahead and re-wet my hair just a little bit because it was drying up during the duration of me doing the other side, but I'm just going to go ahead and move along and do the same thing. As I am finishing up the solution, I did notice that I was running out, so I barely finished with enough to make it worth it. But I did go ahead and get my ends twisted around, fixing any strays to make sure that my hair gets all of the solution mixed on it. I do clean up the edges. I do like to have it on my edges, but it's not a main thing for me. And what I'll do with this solution is I will sit with it on for about maybe 30 to 45 minutes, just to finish up some errands around the house, and to let it soak into my hair. I also try to do this twice a month. And here is the end result. My curls are amazing. My middle section is still my trouble area, so it doesn't tend to curl as much as the front and back half of my hair. However, the front and the back curled perfectly. And what I'll usually do is go ahead and do a wash and go on this style. However, unfortunately, I did not record a video of the wash and go that I did after this Bentonite Clay mix, but I will include some pictures at the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.